someone got an 89 lakhs offer, but it was not just luck. So there are two different things associated with it. One is that the college provides you the environment to show your capabilities, but the other thing is that building those capabilities, and which requires long nights, working really hard, connecting with your peers, getting lot of exposure. So it's a combination of the environment, the exposure, and your own hard work. That's how you achieve an exceptional high package.
So these students' work starts from the day one.
I have read a lot of blogs before coming into B school. You know that anxious feeling when you're coming into a new place and you're stepping into your new path ahead. So I was so anxious, and I used to read a lot of blogs, used to see a lot of reviews, and many places I have seen that it is very hectic. You barely get time for yourself. There is a lot of stuff like that, which I say till a point it's true. It's really hectic, but it totally depends on your choices that you make here. So from the day one, it starts like you need to prioritize what is important for yourself. For the last year finals, we had the highest CTC to be recorded as 89 LPA, and the average stood at 32 LPA with a median of 30.5 LPA. So this is from freshers to experienced people. So there are a few set of people who also got placed in 50 plus or 60 plus LPA packages across consulting, product, domain, IBP. So across many domains they got placed.
So for PGDM and PGDM-BM, we run a combined placement program. All the roles are open for both the programs, and so from day one, actually first year is a foundation year for both the programs, PGDM-BM as well as for PGDM. So they get enough time to decide about their interest areas, and so it starts as early as student participating in corporate competitions, and then they become part of different clubs. Within 3 months, they have to face companies on campus when they have to be ready for the summer internship projects.
The placement preparation is divided into two different segments. One is the consulting preparation and other is the non-consulting preparation, which is basically your major. So in consulting preparation, what students usually do here is they have a compendium, they have a huge network of all the seniors. Those seniors guide the students. Those seniors send a compendium that some of them are actually working at consulting firms, so they help us guide. We also have a preparation cell which provides us questionnaire, what questions could be asked in an interview. So we go through those questions. We watch YouTube videos about how to tackle consulting interviews.
At the top, you see the placement coordinators and placement committee team, but back it goes a lot. So we have many clubs, like we have placement preparation cell, marketing clubs, prodman clubs. There are many clubs who also help the students in preparing. So I'm speaking more in terms of our summers that we have just completed, and for the logistics we have to coordinate with our program team. Program team has been very helpful, that we have made sure that the process is seamless.
Regarding the non-consulting firms, that is my major. So let's say my major was operations and supply chain. So for that I prepared, again we have placement preparation cell different for operations and supply chain. We also have a separate society which is mainly focused on operations and supply chain. So we get a lot of study materials from there. Again, from the professors we get a lot of study materials, and we have a compendium. So seniors send us all the questions which we could expect there. We also have the list-wise questions which could be asked potentially in all the companies. So if I have a dream company, again we also have a very nice peer-to-peer learning experience.
Students are exposed to various kinds of activities during the 2 years. They are part of different clubs, they are part of non-classroom activities. We have something called DOCC, which is development of corporate citizen, where students get exposed to go to work with NGOs, go to the remotest part of country. So once we have these students who are socially aware, that really makes them better leaders.
So in our Abhyudaya program, I got to mentor a 7th grade student, and he was very cute. I used to go to his place. His home was in slums of Mumbai, and his family was really nice. So what I got to know is that the concept of urban poverty. He was staying around 2 kilometers away from my hostel. Still, our lives were dramatically different. His parents, his family's upbringing was very different from mine. We were staying so close, yet our thoughts and our condition were very far away. So we exchanged our ideas, we exchanged our thoughts. It was me mentoring him, but I got to learn a lot from him and his family.
So recently I have finished my DOCC. So I have done it with a firm in Jaipur. So it's like a real learning that you have. So it's a 1 month learning of like, you are so used to yourself, so used to your comfort space. This 1 month of social internship breaks that comfort space. So it in a kind of way, it reshapes you for future. You know, it's not always being in your comfort space or that bubble, right? You have to break that comfort space and get into like learn new things. And it's not always like corporate life is not the city life. You also have to go on the ground. I worked with an NGO of Jaipur. So my job there is to assess the impact of the drives they have done. So it's morely in thematic area of livelihood and security. So I had to go to like 20 to 25 villages to speak to many farmers, and we have also attended their meetings, panchayat meetings and everything.
When I got the list for my DOCC, it was a very, very remote area at Rajasthan-Haryana border. It is called Nu district or Mewat region. So it is so remote area that from my location, you need to travel 12 kilometers if you want bread or paneer or something that basic. When we went to the place, the actual problem was the water scarcity. So there was no water connection, there was no tap water available in those families living in that region, in the Mewat region. So the women there used to travel 2 to 3 kilometers carrying buckets and everything on their head, on their shoulders to fetch water, and that used to took 5 to 6 hours daily for them. And my NGO was helping build water supply tankers, water supply tanks within their home, so that they could save these 5 to 6 hours of their daily rigorous activities. My work was to assess the impact of these tankers which my NGO was building.
We have received this feedback from our recruiters also. They always say that they always find that SPJIMR students willing to take up such activities once they are part of industry also. So CSR activities, you will find a lot of our students getting involved because they were at early stage exposed to these things.
Package of 89 lakhs, yes, that's amazing, but it's not all about the placement and the package. What I got to learn here is building empathy, having business decisions which could impact others, learning how these impact can be meaningful, these things which are much more important than the package.
Connections you get here are for the lifetime, okay? So you get to meet a diverse set of people in a B school. They are from different backgrounds. You see from people from 0 years of experience, like freshers, just who came out of college, and to people who are like 4 to 5 years of experience. You will have a social circle created here. This is one of the best thing I would say, apart from if we keep the packages and everything aside, that is secondary. This is a social circle that you make. The connections that you get here in the B school is for the lifetime.
In one sentence, I can say that from classrooms to boardrooms, SPJIMR shines bright.